Life cycle of a butterfly.
Hello, let me tell you a story. A story about a little egg. This egg was very special. It was a butterfly egg. It was as small as a dewdrop. And it was stuck to a leaf. Can you guess what color it was? It was a beautiful bright green.
Inside the egg, a tiny caterpillar was sleeping. My name is Callie. I was very, very small. I was curled up tight, taking a long nap. I didn't know it yet, but I was going to go on a magical journey. A journey that would take me from a tiny egg to a beautiful butterfly.
One day the sun began to warm the egg. Callie started to wiggle. She was waking up from her long nap. Callie felt a little bit squished inside her egg.
I knew it was time to go out and see the world. But how could I get out? I wiggled and I jiggled. I pushed and I popped.
Finally, with a tiny crack, Callie broke free from her cozy cradle. Callie took a deep breath of fresh air. The world was so big and bright. The first thing she saw was the big green leaf she had hatched on. Callie was very hungry.
And guess what caterpillars love to eat? That's right, leaves.
Callie nibbled and nibbled on the juicy leaf. It tasted so good. She ate and ate until there was a hole in the leaf. Callie was growing bigger and stronger with every bite. Eating was her most important job.
As I munched on the leaf, I noticed other caterpillars around me. Some were green like me, and some were other beautiful colors. They were all busy eating too. I made friends with a caterpillar with stripes. We ate together and talked about all the yummy leaves we would find.
Callie loved being a caterpillar. She spent her days eating, exploring, and making new friends. Callie felt a bit funny. Her skin felt tight, and she was still so very hungry.
I ate and ate more than I ever had before. I ate a big red apple, a juicy orange, and a sweet purple grape. I ate so much that I could barely move.
Callie was growing so fast, it was almost like she was watching herself change right before her eyes. She started to wonder why her body felt so different. Why was she eating so much?
I knew something big was about to happen, but I wasn't sure what it was.
One day, Callie felt a bit tired after all that eating. She found a cozy spot on a twig. It was time for a rest.
I knew I had to listen to my body. This rest was important. I curled up on the twig and closed my eyes. I wasn't sure what was happening, but I wasn't scared. I knew that whatever was happening was a natural part of my amazing journey. I used the thread to hang upside down from the twig. I felt safe and snug.
Callie's skin started to feel tight again, but this time it felt different. It felt hard and dry. Slowly, Callie's body was covered in a hard green shell. This shell was called a chrysalis. It looked like a tiny greenhouse.
Inside the chrysalis, I was very still. I looked like I was sleeping, but I wasn't sleeping. Inside my little greenhouse, something magical was happening. I was changing into something beautiful.
Callie stayed inside her chrysalis for a long time. The days turned into nights, and the nights turned into days. Through it all, Callie waited patiently inside her chrysalis. She knew that something wonderful was about to happen. Callie was snug inside her chrysalis. It was dark and quiet, but something amazing was happening. Callie was changing. Her body was transforming. She was growing wings.
I couldn't see what was happening, but I could feel it. I felt a flutter in my tummy. It was my new wings, getting ready to take flight. I dreamed of soaring through the sky, just like the other butterflies I had seen as a caterpillar.
Finally, the day came when Callie was ready to come out of her chrysalis. The once hard and green shell had become thin and transparent. Callie pushed and pushed against the shell with her new legs. Suddenly, with a pop, Callie was free. But Callie didn't recognize herself. She looked in the reflection of a dewdrop. Callie was no longer a caterpillar. She had transformed into a beautiful butterfly.
I flapped my wings slowly, testing them out. I felt a little wobbly at first, but soon I was soaring through the air. I flew up, up into the sky. The world looked so different from up high. I flew past the trees I used to crawl on as a caterpillar. I saw the flowers I used to admire from below. Everything looked so small from up here. I felt like I could fly forever. I dipped and dived through the air, my wings carrying me effortlessly. I felt so happy and free. I realized that my transformation wasn't just about my looks. It was about becoming the best version of myself. Narrator: Callie was amazed. Her wings were so big and colorful. They were covered in beautiful patterns. They shimmered and sparkled in the sunlight. Callie had never felt so light and free.
The world was a colorful playground for Callie. She fluttered from flower to flower, sipping sweet nectar with her long, curly tongue.
I love the taste of the nectar. It's like a delicious treat.
Callie met other butterflies as she explored. They were all different colors and sizes. Some had stripes and some had spots. They danced and twirled together in the warm sunshine.
I learned that butterflies are very important. We help to pollinate flowers. This means we carry pollen from one flower to another, which helps the flowers make seeds.
Callie was proud to be a part of nature's important cycle. As the sun began to set, Callie found a safe place to rest on a leaf. She closed her eyes and remembered her incredible journey. From a tiny egg to a hungry caterpillar, to a quiet chrysalis, and now a beautiful butterfly. Callie couldn't wait to see what adventures tomorrow would bring. Callie learned that butterflies are very important for our planet. Just like bees, butterflies help pollinate flowers. This means they carry pollen from one flower to another. Pollen is like a magic dust that helps flowers make new seeds.
Without butterflies, many flowers wouldn't be able to make new seeds. And without new seeds, we wouldn't have beautiful flowers to look at.
Callie realized that even though she was small, she played a big role in keeping our planet healthy and beautiful. Callie also learned that butterflies are a tasty snack for other animals like birds and frogs. This might seem sad, but it's all part of nature's balance.
It's important for all living things to work together to keep our planet healthy. I'm proud to be a butterfly. I love spreading my wings and flying through the air. I love the beautiful colors and patterns of my wings. But most of all, I love knowing that I am a part of something important, something much bigger than myself.
Callie's journey is a lot like our own journeys in life. We all start small, just like Callie did in her tiny egg. As we grow and learn, we go through changes, just like Callie did when she transformed from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
Sometimes change can be a little scary. We might feel nervous or unsure of ourselves. But just like me, we should embrace change and look forward to the amazing things that await us.
Callie's story reminds us that nature is full of wonder and beauty. From the tiniest insect to the tallest tree, every living thing has a role to play. It's up to us to protect and appreciate the natural world around us. Remember, we only have one planet, and it's our job to take care of it. Let's learn from Callie and be kind to each other and to all living things. So the next time you see a butterfly fluttering by, remember Callie's story. Remember the incredible journey that transformed her from a tiny egg into a beautiful butterfly. Remember that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact on our world. Take the time to explore the wonders of nature around you. Go for a walk in the park, visit a botanical garden, or simply observe the plants and animals in your own backyard. You'll be amazed by what you discover. Remember, there's a whole world of wonder waiting to be explored right outside your door. So get out there, be curious, and never stop learning about the amazing planet we call home.